Testing, testing, testing. Oh, testing, testing, testing. Pretty sure y'all can hear me. Testing, 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 testing. Yeah, y'all can hear me. All right, it's good. Um, oh yeah. Let me share this real quick. All right. Um, Going full body today. Also gonna end with some mobility as well. So it's gonna be a good workout. It's gonna be a real solid workout, honestly. Um, Gym is empty. Oh, it's nice to work out in the afternoon. Um, Doing 2 hour lunches now instead of hour and a half. So I got a good idea how long these workouts should be, how I'm gonna get these ones going. So today's workout is gonna be short, but it's even though it's gonna be short, so you get some good work in. This is my last week of this phase, and then I'm gonna just obviously we're gonna improve on how the flow of the workout is gonna be going, but it's gonna be longer. The workouts are gonna be longer, not gonna be in a rush as much. Um, Decide it's just better to eat before I work out or eat out after, just so I'm not feeling like I'm rushing through like crazy, if that makes sense. So just doing a quick warm up on the bike, and then gonna start with some hip thrusts. Gotta have some strong glutes. Strong glutes, especially if you're an athlete or just in general. Glutes are really good for your lower body strength overall. Gotta help with the squats, deadlifts, all that. So you're do some face pulls, and I'm not gonna do my tricep extensions just because my elbow is so messed up. So I'm gonna do some iso holds, load up some weight on there, get that strength back. Also should help with the pain. They're just gonna end with some mobility, full body mobility. I was pretty good about that when I started the routine, but kind of fell off, so I gotta get back on that. Walk a little bit, get my steps in, and then gotta do some foot care. So just rolling my foot out, just getting those out. Yeah, but if you popping in the live, man, what's up, man? Y'all got some fitness questions? Drop them in the Q&A. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? What y'all got going on today? We'll be on here for a little bit longer, then we're gonna jump off, get the band to do some quick, just warm up, just get some resistance on the body before we go straight into the hip thrusts. So hip thrusts, they're gonna suck, man. Definitely gonna be doing moving some weight on that. It's gonna be some work. All right. Be right back. What's up, G Money? Got the Q&A up, like I said, guys. So if y'all got some fitness questions, drop the questions up in there. It's a cool new feature that YouTube has that I'm excited for. Seems pretty cool. What's up, Mateo? Let's go with you, bro. Hey, don't be shy, man. If y'all in the stream, say what's up. You know, pop in, say hi. All right. So we are doing face pulls. So let's get the lats and biceps warmed up a little bit. Just move those. Don't even go too crazy on the warm up. I'm gonna do some cardios. All right. I was feeling pretty good. Hamstrings feel solid. Yeah. Yeah, it was a quick warm up, not too crazy. Like I said, we're gonna go into hip thrusts. You can also do a quick warm up on the hip thrust as well. Just moving that weight as well. Don't want to go straight to like 3 plates, a little crazy. So it's also gonna be a part of the warm up as well. It's gonna be our only leg exercise, but it's gonna be a good challenge. Let's see. Put this down right here for a second. That should be good. Off the top of my head, I don't know how much weight I was doing, but just gonna start with a plate. So I know I can handle that pretty well. Like I said, we're just warming up. Just had to double check the audio, make sure that was still playing. Ooh. So yeah, I'm not too worried about time as much, so I know I'm gonna get it all done. But that was my big concern when I first created this workout, so that's why it's only 3 exercises and then core. But now that I got good flow, definitely gonna be able to do more. Yeah, those felt fine. Nothing fell off. Let me see how much weight uh, I did last time. I want to say I ended at 3 plates, but just to be sure, we gotta see. It's gonna suck though. We're doing 6 to 12 reps, shooting for 12 reps, so it's gonna be a grinder, but we're gonna get it done. Only 3 sets. Stopped at 290. So what is that like? Almost 3 plate. That's 3 plates plus 10. So 3 plates plus 10. So just throw another plate on there. Another warm up. All right. We're just gonna get right into it, especially since it's the warm up. Not gonna take too much time in between. Just gonna knock them out. Oh, that also felt good. So I'm gonna start. With these 2 plates plus 25. Honestly, I'm just go 3 plates. Last workout of the phase. Just going 30 or 270. 270 added. We're just gonna go right into it. It's gonna be a grind, man. Oh, you're feeling good, Mateo? I didn't even see that you sent that. I don't know why I usually have my phone to show so I can see chat. I don't know why it's not showing me the full chat. That's kind of weird. Show all messages. Weird. But I'm happy you're good, Mateo. You probably just left. But I don't know why it wasn't showing the full chat on my end. That's kind of weird. But if y'all, I see we only got 2 people in the chat. So some that's me and G Money. Yeah, man, don't be afraid to say what's up in the chat. Y'all working out today? Or is this y'all rest day? What y'all got going on? But 3 plates, 270 added. So we're going 6 to 12 reps, shooting for 12 reps. Definitely gonna get 12 reps. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, bro. That wasn't easy. I worked out today. My trainer gave me a tough workout. What did your trainer give you for your workout? And why was it tough? Were you tired today, or just one of those days? That one felt solid. We're gonna go 25 on that. Started pinching my skin a little bit. That's one thing I don't like about hip thrusts. Um, the thing I don't like about hip thrusts is the heavier you get, obviously, the more the strap or the bar is pushing and digging into your skin. But if you're not like thrusting up perfectly, it'll move a little bit against your shorts or whatever you're wearing, and it starts like, at least for me, starts to pinch. So that's one of the things I hate about hip thrusts. But other than that, it's like a really good workout. I don't know. I guess having a pad is a good way to avoid that, but sometimes the pad doesn't even work. And even having the pad, you might get clowned for it. I'm joking. Push up, ISO holds, hammer curl to press, pull ups, and ISO row holds. Sounds like fun. Sounds like you got a good trainer, actually. The trainer is really pushing you, especially with the ISOs. ISOs are not easy. Your trainer definitely knows what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, second set here. Threw 50 pounds on there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, bro. Oh, that's starting to kill my glutes. That's terrible. Just got one more set, though. Oh, jeez. Who else hates hip thrusts, man? They are not fun. But this will probably be the last time I do these in a while. I usually like to switch up my workouts when I change phases. And the next phase, it's gonna be a power phase. Start to do a lot of fun movements. I'm probably not gonna do any plyos just because I'm playing more basketball, also doing football. So how that works is technically sprinting and jumping around when you're playing basketball, you're technically doing plyos. So I'm not trying to overload with too much. I'd rather just move weight really fast to build up that power. I might do some plyos, like a sprint workout still, but especially when you're an athlete or a program for athletes, you gotta take their sport into account. Because when it comes to like being a strength coach, like the strength side of things, or when you're training yourself, you don't want to overtrain, but the big thing is when you're working out, you want to your at the least maintain, but obviously you want to improve and get whatever adaptation you're trying to get. But if they're already like running, jumping all over the place, doing more running and jumping in their workout isn't going to really help too much. It's a higher chance of being more detrimental than helpful. So just keeping that in mind, almost like load management, because like I said, if you're training yourself or training someone else, you don't want them to get hurt or get worse. You want to be at least able to maintain or help them improve what you're trying to get them to improve, or what's going to help them with what they got going on. My trainer also makes me do those. Hip thrusts? That's what your trainer? It sounds like you got a smart trainer, though. Trainer knows what they're talking about, what they got you doing. No shade to the bad trainers out there. Well, maybe this is shade, but there's a lot of trainers that just don't really know what they're doing, honestly. Sometimes you gotta be able to see through the BS with some trainers. All right, got 4 people in here. But yeah, that's gonna be the last set on this one, and then we're going over to the cables. We're gonna knock out some face pulls. So going 4 plates on the hip thrust. This is trying to do math. 360 added. So it's gonna be a grind. Should still be able to get 12 reps done, but we have that 6 to 12 range, which is gonna allow us. If we fall short of that 12, we'll still be in that range for what we're trying to do. All right. Sometimes you gotta mentally prepare a little bit with these heavy weights. Or is that me? I don't know. I feel like if you're not getting a little bit of anxiety before you do a set, you're not really challenging yourself too much. If you're going into that set, how I'm easily gonna do this, you need to increase that weight. You need to push yourself a little more. All right. Oh, okay. Oh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, bro. Those suck. Those are terrible. Man, it was a good challenge for the last one, though. 360 at is not bad. 12 reps of that. The other thing, I mean, leg day has always been like, I'm not gonna say I loved it, but I'm also gonna say I'm not gonna say I hated leg day. But ever since I was younger, I started training, just working out like age 12 or 13. Leg stuff has just always been easier for me. Obviously, I think I had that extra motivation to do it. So, stronger legs, I'll get faster, jump higher, or be more athletic. But now that I start to age, I've always still had that. I love doing legs. And even if you hate legs, you should still really push yourself to do it, push yourself to get stronger, because as you do age, obviously, not to just be direct, but I guess to be direct, as you age, you get closer to dying. Now, as you age, just diseases start happening, injuries start happening, but like one of the things like linked to longevity is having a strong lower body. So even if you do hate legs, I'd say just doing legs in general, at least like 1 or 2 times a week, and try to just have strong legs. That will help you in your longevity and staying alive. And the longer you stay alive, the longer you can keep hitting legs. I don't know. Just all I'm saying is do legs, bro. Stop skipping leg day. You don't want to be a upside down Dorito, bro. Straight up. All right. We're about to do some face pulls. What's up, Sal? Face pull time. Gonna do some upper body, work in the back, biceps a little bit. Before this phase, I never did face pulls, not gonna lie. Just never really had a reason to. But they are a good workout. Let's see. There's a lot of people over there. I might have to do face pulls on the cables. I be trying not to get too many people on camera, so if I can stop it from happening. So we're gonna do face pulls on the free motion. Start to age. Thank you for this uplifting message. Of course, man. I've been trying to drop some knowledge on y'all during these workouts. Give out free advice. Give out unsolicited advice. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try to do some face pulls on the cables. See how that goes. Should be able to do it, no problem. Shouldn't be too weird on it. It's gonna be the same concept, just might be a little different. Ooh, this might not work. Let's see. We may get a handle. Let's see. This might not work. That's too long, too. Some people left, so I might go the cables. That's too long anyway. Some space opened up, so we're gonna go to cables over there, where I want to do the face pulls anyway. Makes it easier for me. All right. All right, that's a little better. Lighting is good too. One thing, a mistake to avoid, especially new to recording your workouts or anything, want to do your best to avoid pointing the camera into the sunlight, because that just gives off like a weird glare. But if you can also use the sunlight for your video, it'll look pretty solid. Um, just, lighting stuff. It's good. Sihan Patel. Is that how you say your name? All right. So lower this or raise it up actually. I think last time we stopped at, let me double check what I did last time. I do think we stopped at like 60 last time though. I'm just double checking real quick. Last time on the face pull, yeah, 62 and a half. So let's just go. We'll go 57 and a half. Instead of doing, we're supposed to do 2 sets, but we're going to do 3 sets on this one. Knocking out 12. Ooh, just got one more. It's a little off balance. That was solid. It's a little off balance on that one. We'll go up. Make it a little more challenging. But yeah, after doing like this phase with face pulls, they're not a bad exercise, but I probably still prefer to do like lat pull downs, still prefer to do like pull ups, rows, pen lay rows, bent over barbell rows. So I prefer more. Just tried it out just to, because my coworkers suggested it when I was making my workout. Yeah, those are my preferred back and just pulling exercises. So I think I'm gonna stick with those. Um, yeah, yeah, face pulls aren't bad. It was a nice little change up, especially since I never really done them before. But I feel overall it doesn't really benefit me or what I try to do too much. At least compared to regular rows, pen lay rows, all that. Um, like I said, they're not terrible. It's really good exercise to improve your posture. It's good, obviously, for your back. It's just a good change up. But yeah, definitely easier to get into than like some rows. I don't think it's too challenging for newbies to do face pulls. I just feel, in my opinion, I just prefer the row more. All right. Golly. Killing my finger for a second. But yeah. Got a few people in here. Like I said before, appreciate y'all for pulling up. If this is the type of content y'all like, drop a like, subscribe. Appreciate it. It's gonna be like our last lift. Because after this, I'm gonna do some isos just for my triceps and elbow. that I'm gonna end with some core. Yeah, I just been having this like weird pain. Um, it's just some weird pain in like my elbow and stuff. Not sure really why. Um, I kind of got flared up when I was playing football and stuff, but I don't know. Um, kind of sucks, but gonna try to fix it and stuff. All right, I'm gonna stay here at 65. Just knocking out this last one. Sheesh. All right, gonna go back into the other room. Like I said, gonna do some isos. Just gotta work on that elbow pain a little bit. So usually, like when you have joint pain, isos are really good for it because it helps obviously build up that strength. Also, it essentially like tricks your body into getting rid of the safeguard when you have injury. Obviously, like the safeguard is like your pain receptors and how you deal with that pain. So, like pain receptor, as in, um, think of it this way: that's your body's way of protecting you. So, if it knows something is hurt, order for in order for your body to recover, it's gonna constantly tell you that that body part hurts. So, cool thing about ISOs is it kind of gets rid of that pain receptor temporarily. It allows you to feel, feel better in that moment, essentially. So, when that pain receptor isn't there, allows you to do more weight. When you can do more weight, can build up more strength, and you get it. So, just gotta do some ISO plate holds because my elbow just loading up any pain. That's when I feel it. So I'm gonna do some plate holds there. Then we're also gonna do some core. So just gonna do like 30-second holds, nothing too crazy. All right. So that wasn't too bad. I actually did feel a little better as I was holding it more. So I'm not lying about it. So I definitely, if you have joint pain, recommend ISOs. ISOs is always gonna be the big thing. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but ISOs is the big thing I usually recommend when people have joint pain. And I was feeling some discomfort at the start, but like I said, the more we hold it, that pain safeguard does go away and it feels better in the moment. But yeah, it's good. So you do a quick rest. This next one, we're gonna do 40 seconds, set 30. So just adding more of a longer load to it, a longer hold, just to build up that strength. All right, it's about 40 seconds. Gotta do another one. Oops. Gotta do another one. Next one's gonna be 50 seconds, as you can guess. Then we're gonna end with some core. Core is gonna be the last thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna do some leg raises. Gotta do some crunches. Then I'm gonna do some mobility. I got a few people in here. I'll probably do the mobility on camera so y'all can see the mobility routine. Um, I did steal my no, yeah, I did steal my mobility routine from Lean Beef Patty. She's a good, knowledgeable fitness creator, I'd say. She does have that. I believe she has like a what's it called? Um, Gymnastics background. I think. Am I mixing her up with someone? I thought she has a gymnastics background, I think. But she had a really good mobility routine. I liked it, so I stole it. But give her credit for that. All right, so it's gonna be 50 seconds. Oh, all right, this felt good. I'm gonna definitely just keep doing this, but if that's right. All right, so we're gonna do some leg raises. Oh, quick rest. Then we're going to the high crunches. Plates. The plate I'm using is 45, but you can definitely do this with any plate. Just going 45 is a good challenge for me. Oh, all right. It's the first set. We're gonna do a quick rest, so we're gonna get back into it again. I like to just superset those two just to save time, just get out the way. It's also just a good challenge for me. Just knock one out, take a quick break, then knock the next one out. But yeah, um, that's like superset both. So here we go, lay. The first two, I did 12 reps for the crunches and for the leg raises. So next one, we're gonna do 15 reps. So increasing that. When you're working out, you want to progressively overload a lot of different things. Increasing sets, increasing reps, increasing time under tension, increasing intensity. Always want to do your best to overload to that next set if possible. That's how you're going to get stronger. That's how you're going to improve, make things more challenging. Can't stay the same forever, man. Just, just remember when you get to your goal, when you hit your goal, just remember where you came from. You know, don't disrespect the caterpillar when you're praising the butterfly. So, yeah, let's get this next set. Ooh. Sheesh. Fuck, bro. Oh, it's a good challenge. All right. I usually go upstairs to do my mobility, but I'm gonna stay down here. I'm just get a mat. Same thing. Solid workout overall. Let's change up the camera angle just so y'all can see. We'll get my phone out. My phone been out, but I don't have the full routine memorized. I haven't done it in a while. Put it down as yoga in my workout. So you're doing a lot of yoga moves. Shout out to yoga, man. Even when I taught my mobility class, I'd say it was like a fake yoga class, low key. Just doing a lot of yoga movements. Yeah, there's anyone mobility. Then I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for a little bit to end. I'm gonna do that off camera though. I'm gonna put my weights in. How much should I do on the? Oh yeah, did 270 on hip thrusts. Added 50 to 320. Ended with 360. Face pull, 56 and a half, I believe. Then we ended with like 62 and a half or something like that. All right, did core. All right, first one, just started with 90/90s. Classic, always a good one. Who doesn't like 90/90s? So, making sure I'm still on camera. Yeah, I'm still on. So one thing I'll say is a lot of people make the mistake when doing 90/90s is they try to go too fast. I want to make sure we're controlled when we're going through it. So you don't want to go too fast. Really getting the full benefits of it. Yeah, my hips are tight. If you can't tell, that's why I said I need to get back on my mobility routine. I've been slacking on it. That's everybody, not just me. Gotta do your mobility, man. That's one thing I wish I did more when I was playing sports when I was younger. Just focusing more on that mobility. Like people would tell me to do it, but no one really showed me a routine. And I didn't care too much to look one up online. Oh, jeez. Do two more. So this one we do eight reps on each side, but just for timing wise, do about 5 or 6 on each side. Get into the next one. But yeah, like I said, 90s, don't want to just flip flop your knees over and over. So next we're gonna do ATG split squats. So ATG split squats. Um, gonna be in a split squat position. And this one we're working a lot of the ankle mobility a little bit. So just slowly going into it. Trying not to let your heel rise. Then we're coming back up. Going into it again. Trying to keep that heel on the ground. This one, about 3 to 5 on each side. Just trying not to let that heel rise. Trying to keep that foot flat the whole time as you're going through. And if you do got tight ankles, tight heels, a tight Achilles, it might start to rise as you're going into it. So definitely good practice. I think my left one was good. My right one might not be. That's pretty soft. Lift it a little bit. I'm almost like putting my knee over my toe, just like really stretch that ankle and that Achilles a little more. Just pushing its mobility a little more. Almost like I'm trying to force it to put it in a position where it should pop up, but doing my best to keep it down as I'm going through it. So that's just, like I said, good way to improve that mobility. What do we have next? We have Cossack squat, Cossack squat, Cossack, however you say it. So this one, that's why I've seen it before. I want to really make sure I'm in frame on this. So you want to start like this, legs open a little bit, and I'm gonna go into that essentially side lunge squat. So knocking these out. So I'm trying my best not to like go in and out of it. I'm not trying to use my hands or anything too much. Just trying to go like all legs, all mobility on it. So it's just coming. Oop. Also, you want to be on a surface where you can like twist your foot. Not really able to twist it too much on here. Let's see if the platform's a little better. Platform might be a little better. We'll see. Obviously, working our hamstring mobility, a little bit of hip mobility. And I just try to go in and out of it, just back and forth. Want to be controlled too. Don't want to just fall into it. Oh, yeah, it's not easy. Doing about like 4 to 6 each side. So next we have deep squat to a hamstring stretch. Just we're knocking out 8 reps. So when we're going into that deep squat, hands are going under our toes. Try and get into a deep squat. I try my best to keep my chest up and dropping the hips as much as I can. Obviously, the more you do it, easier it'll get. Then we'll come up into a hamstring stretch, try to straighten out our legs as much as possible. So starting here in that deep squat position, try and drop my hips as much as I can, raise my chest, try to stand up straight, stretching out the hamstrings, going back into it. And you want to pause for a bit at the bottom and top of these just to push a little deeper into it. It's really good to open up the hips as well in that deep squat. That's where I'm feeling it the most. Oh, jeez. Those are not easy. All right. So we're going to go thread the needle into a thoracic twist. I'm sure you guys all have seen this before. It's a really good one a lot of people do. So threading the needle. So come here. Thoracic twist. As you can tell, my lats are a little tight. Oh, I'll do the other side. That felt good. All right, next one, going cat cow. Sure, everyone knows cat cow. So it's a yoga movement. So really good for the spine. Oh, so after cat cow, we're going to seal into a child's pose. So some people call this. I'm forgetting. I'm blanking on the movement. Um, some people call it. I forgot. I forgot what other people call it. Um, Not scorpion. Cobra. Some people call this cobra. Cobra. Some people call it seal. But coming in a seal or cobra, just make sure you're controlling, putting the hips back, going in child's pose, back into it, going in and out of the movement. Going about 5 to 8. Oh, This next one, we're going cars. This isn't my favorite one, but I'm gonna just show a little bit. It's for shoulder mobility. So starting here, keeping your hand tight. Just try to bring it up as high as we can. Bring it back. Going back and forth. It's not my favorite just because I feel it takes a while. It's still good to do though. So I'll do a couple. You gotta do both sides. Sheesh. All right. Just got one more. It's gonna be supine angles. So I'm about to go get I'm gonna get a foam roller to do this one. Working more shoulders again for this last one. The mobility is done. Preferably, if you can, get a big, a long foam roller. Just to put on your spine, put on your back. That'll be a good one. So I'll put that down on the mat. All right. Let's go on supine angles. Raising your arms up, dropping them. Oh. Sheesh. Oh man. That was not easy. Easy as feeling the most comfortable, but it's still good. Really good. I'm feeling solid. Um, but yeah, man, that's about it. That's pretty much everything. Mobility's done. Workout is done. I'm gonna walk and do some more off camera. Probably walk a mile or something to end. Let me see where my steps are at. Trying to hit 12K a day if I can. So I'm a little bit under 5,000. So I'll probably walk for like 30 minutes. Then do some a little bit of just foot care. Hop in shower, clock back in. Yeah, I'm out of here. Um, oh yeah, I mean, there's no one in here, but y'all pulled up so live. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate people that dropped a like, commented, all that. Yeah, I go live in my workouts. Drop a like, subscribe if you watch the end of this VOD, but I'm out of here.